Since the beginning of recorded history, we are the most medicated that we have ever been. When are we going to realize that we need good sunlight, water, good food, exercise, sleep? There's a secret in this earth that God put in it. And if we obey the laws of nature, we'll live a good long life. But we'll never, ever get good health from taking a pill.
Hello everyone, this is America's most outspoken artist, Lance Skirvin, and I just want to make this piece quick because it is raining cats and dogs down here in Orlando, Florida, but I think it's important that I share this. A thought hit me during this really crazy and very intense rainstorm, which I'm in trouble because there's no way for me to go out to use the restroom in this weather, so I'm just going to have to kind of wing it. Perfect timing, you know, it's not good to hold yourself like that too long. But anyway, I was thinking about the elements. The elements are very powerful things, meaning rain, sunshine, fresh air, water, earth, good food, and exercise. The natural things in life. It seems like the more that we move away from these natural things and elements in this life, the more off we are, the more ailments we can receive, the more sickness that we get. I don't understand it, it's just a thought. But think about it this way. Whenever a person has an extreme breakdown, what they do when they take them to some type of institution or some type of place where they can heal themselves up, what do? They put you out in the sunlight, they put you near water, they give you good exercise, they give you good rest, they give you good nutrition and lots and peace of quiet. Now, look around you at the modern world as it is now. Do you have lots of rest? No. We don't sleep. We don't even sleep as we should. Getting up when the sun is up, going to bed when it gets dark. Society says no. We want to have everything 24 hours. You're going to work. We're not going to follow the natural biorhythms at all. So therefore, our hormonal systems are off. Okay? Do we get sunlight? Well, if we happen to go outside and get sunlight, but we don't make a point of getting sunlight. Some of us sleep all day, stay up all night. I know my hours are off a little bit, I admit, and you guys know that. Do we get good nutrition? I don't even have to mention that. Good natural food that came out of the earth, untouched by man. Wow. I'm going to have to put this camcorder down because I do not want to get hit. That would be some YouTube upload. I wouldn't be around to enjoy it. Anyway, wow, the rain's really coming down hard. Yeah, but like I said, nutrition. Our food is supposed to come out of the ground. It's supposed to come out of the ground in the form of vegetables and fruits. That's it. Nuts and seeds and, you know, potatoes, starches, those type of things that have the actual minerals that are known and unknown that we need for our bodies. Other than that, wow, you know, I'm going to get interrupted on this one. So those of you who know me, I'm terribly afraid during a lightning storm. So I'm surprised I've gotten this better where I'm not up under one of these seats. Anyway, what I was saying, let me turn around and just see how bad this is. I gotta go. Maybe you don't see me as good, but you can see how it's coming down over there. Let me adjust it. Well, not really. But anyway, like I was saying, the food that we need to eat. Just because man has not discovered a certain element in the food doesn't mean that it's not there, and it doesn't mean that we don't need it. Lots of times when there's some new so-called vitamin or mineral or element in the food discovered, all of a sudden there's a mad rush and a marketing frenzy to get us to consume this, because when they discover that when we lack something, like say for example, if you lack a certain vitamin, and it brings on a certain ailment or brings on a certain sickness, people tend to think that we need more of that, and it makes us super. Okay, I don't want to get off on this tangent too long because this is just a brief little video. I'm sitting here on a break with nothing to do, but they'll market it and we'll hoard it. And if you have, the analogy I want to use is that if you have an 8-ounce glass, you can pour a gallon of water in that 8-ounce glass, but it's still only going to hold 8 ounces of fluid. So you don't have to buy all of these different things and make it where you have expensive urine or expensive feces, you know, when you flush it down the toilet. It's just overkill. give your body what it needs, possibly a little more to make up for the deficiencies in our soil, and you're straight. But eat a lot of natural food, because there are things inside that natural food that man doesn't even know about, that God knows about. And this is why we have so many sicknesses and ailments like we do, because we've moved away from what's good, right, and natural. God made a system. We're to submit to it and trust that he put everything inside of it. Eating out of boxes, eating these sugary cereals full of refined sugars, this heavy meat, fried up food, stuff that's grown in devitalized soil, just the pizza, the box meals, things in the microwave. No good, no good, no good. And I think it's funny that for all the technology and knowledge that we have now these days concerning the human body, we have more and more sickness, more than ever before. And I think that's on purpose. I think that that's a manufactured, engineered state of living to keep the doctors and the hospitals rich. Back in the day, or if you talk to people from other countries, especially my father would tell me, back in Jamaica, way back in the day, they would have a man that came around once a week, and he had all these different types of herbs, different types of bushes, different types of things that he had gathered, that they all knew what it was for. And you drank these things. You boiled it and you drank it. There's certain things that you ate, but nobody got sick. You saw women 90, 100, and 110 years old out in the field, chopping down bushes, doing their exercise, getting their food out of the ground, living strong. They don't need glasses. They all had their teeth. They didn't have any kind of malfunctions, and nobody had nervous breakdowns. So what's that all about? Okay, I didn't want to get too much onto that, but that's a subject that I fancy and I've studied all of my life, okay? I don't have any paperwork behind me, but I do happen to know a lot about it from my days in bodybuilding, which kind of shoehorned me into getting interested in nutrition, okay? But the rest, the nutrition, being near water, having your feet touch the soil, I've mentioned that before. All of these things, the sunlight, just being near and in the elements. And this is why people cry for vacations after a while. They want to go to, oh God, they want to go to Jamaica. They want to go back to Puerto Rico. Oh Lord, you know, this is the kind of lightning that'll make an atheist cry for God. If you don't believe in God, boy, walk around in a lightning storm and fly a kite, and after a while you kind of figure it out. But like I said, it's really simple. Everything we need is here. We make things more complicated than necessary. Anyway, I'm going to cut this short because I'm getting kind of scared. You know, this is America's most outspoken artist, Lance Skirvin. I just wanted to speak about the elements and what we need to replace in our lives to live long, healthy lives. Out of here. Bye-bye.